Yeah, fuck ICE. Hello, how we doing?
You do realize we need ICE, correct?
You need a deportation force, yeah.
Okay. Do you think...
Do you think that it needs to unalive U.S. citizens?
No, absolutely not. But,
so why is it unalived 35 plus U.S. citizens?
Well, when Obama was in office, they unalived 56 people too. But it seems
where do you think the critique of
back then
deporter-in-chief comes from?
These people didn't care when Obama...
no, they did. Wait, hang on. Do you think deporter-in-chief was a Republican line?
Do I think he was a Republican?
No. Do you think deporter-in-chief, which is what people called Obama, do you think that was a Republican critique?
I don't see how that matters.
That was a Democrat critique of Obama, or a left-wing critique, if you like.
Either way, it's still 56, correct?
Yes, but with hang on. But with Trump's numbers, he's gonna outdo that immediately, right? If he goes on doing as he's doing, he killed 32 people last year. So times that by 4, you're gonna get what you're gonna get.
I hear this.
It's gonna be like 100 and something. So Trump is absolutely gonna unalive more people.
And Obama killed 56 in 4 years. You know that, right?
Okay, still getting beaten on Trump with this record.
Okay, so Trump has been in office twice, so it's going to be 6 years. I mean, no, technically 5.
Oh, I'm not sure how many people got unalived by ICE in his first term. But even with that, if you just go 4 on 4, if you're going at the rate you are, which he is, U.S. citizens will be unalived and illegal immigrants will be unalived, right?
Well,
in ICE custody, and it'll be 32 a year.
Yeah. So, do you think every immigrant should be welcomed in the United States?
I think every immigrant, no.
So, do you think gangsters who are the MS-13 should be welcomed?
No.
So, you think that not every immigrant should be welcomed, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's do a mind check, right? You are a king, right? Let's say 30 million uninvited people break into your country. What do we do? Deport them, really? Oh,
yeah. No one has a problem with deportations. You realize this, right? What we have a problem with is when... Hang on. What we have a problem with is when deportations are causing U.S. citizens to be unalived in your streets, right? That's when we have a problem. That's when, or even if you're keeping them in custody and they unalive, yes, that is a fundamental problem. The way ICE are doing things, they have over 100, defied court orders right now because they're fundamentally not working in the systems that they are set up to work in. They're not contacting the lawyers of these people so they can get a fair trial. This is violating articles under the Constitution, right? This is why it's such a big problem. Not because ICE are a deportation force, because the way they are acting is as if they are a secret police.
Correct. So by killing, you're talking... Name me five people that got murdered by ICE, except for Pretty and Good.
Wait, I mean, I could, but I just know there's 32 people.
3. Oh, really?
Yeah, okay, so I don't have all their names. I will admit that I don't have all their names.
So definitely.
So DHS has reported though. Hang on, DHS has reported though that 32 people were unalived by in ICE custody.
So you do realize that I think it's around 80% of people got deported are a part of a gang?
Nope.
No. So if I say...
less than the majority of them have criminal convictions.
Being here is a criminal offense. You do realize that, right? Illegally. And I have a question.
Well, it's a misdemeanor.
So you're talking about petty.
But putting that aside, most of them don't actually have convictions.
Well, you literally just admitted that if you were a king and then 30 million uninvited people came to your country, you would deport them, which we are doing.
So what do you think ICE should be doing when they prioritize things? Do you reckon they should be going after criminals, right? First and foremost, or do you reckon they should go after people who are just chilling?
What do you mean by chill?
So they're not doing any like gang violence, like anything like that? Or do you reckon actually it's important to go after just people that are just living possibly with family members that they have? Do you reckon it's good that they arrested a 5-year-old?
They didn't. See, this is how I know you get your knowledge from TikTok. Because if you actually looked into it, his father abandoned him, and then they took care of him.
Yes, which was the wrong thing to do. What you're meant to do is call child services if a child is left by themselves, right? Because of the incompetency of ICE, right? What they did was fucking try and what do you call it? Obtain them. Like, what they should have been doing is calling child services. But because they are so underqualified for what they are doing, and they are so focused on just hurting people,
because you've never seen anything
it
like
makes
this.
for an inconducive force, right?
Sir, you're defending a father who abandoned his son because
I'm not defending anyone. I think that's horrible as well. But what the wrong thing to do was try and arrest a 5-year-old.
They put him in the back. So tell me this. Is there any statement or show me any papers, like evidence that they actually arrested the 5-year-old, or are you just gonna see one picture, where it just means one picture means they did this? Pictures mean more behind. And let me tell you this, right? You're in public.
U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers assigned a 5-year-old boy on Tuesday during an immigration enforcement operation. You can look at this from the BBC.
BBC.
Yeah.
You're getting your information from BBC. Come on, bro.
Yes.
You know they're all bullshit.
Do you know they're a third party outside of the UK? So actually, when it comes to researching what happens into the US, they tend to be less biased.
Bro, are you liberal, bro?
Nope.
Are you conservative?
No.
Okay, so I have a question. You know Alex Preddy and Good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're defending Alex Preddy because he got killed?
I'm defending Alex Preddy?
Well, that's what you're talking about.
I'm saying ICE did an extrajudicial murder in the streets. You support the government prioritizing 8.5k houses for illegal over our own citizens. No, not over our own citizens. Everyone should be deserving of a house. Jesus Christ. Please stop trying to conflict two people that need houses. Like, when has it ever been conducive to go, we're going to solve homelessness, and the way we're going to do it is by making other people homeless? Yeah, well done.
When you say that immigrants should be welcome, I do believe they should. Then ugly Marxists like you might actually get laid.
Right, okay, so do you have anything apart from ad homs, or are you just like boring?
No one wants you. You're a beta male. No woman wants you. And you have the more immigration that comes.
Do you know the phrase beta male and where it comes from?
There will be a woman desperate enough.
Hang on. Do you know the phrase beta male and where it comes from? Yeah, it actually came from a study of wolves, right? Where basically it was found that... Hang on. It's okay. You can chill.
You will be the first to die.
Hang on. You can chill. Yeah,
Shanice.
Yeah?
Your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Yappa.
Shut it, please. Oh, we got some feisty ones here today. I don't know if anyone kicked them off, but yeah.
So, I am an immigrant myself, but I am a legal immigrant. I think the term immigrant should be allowed in the UK or anywhere is a broad term. Legal immigrants should be allowed in the country, but I don't think illegal immigrants that come over in boats or come over in planes without a passport, stuff like that, should be allowed in the country.
Well, you can come on a plane without a passport and be a legal immigrant.
Yes.
So the people on the boats, I don't know if you know, but 98% of them go through legal routes when they get here. They claim asylum.
Yes, but are majority of them men or women?
a majority of them are men, because if you sent women and children through these trafficking routes, they'd get trafficked.
So, how does that... Wait, so if it's men going through the channels, but if people are claiming asylum, why aren't they sending the whole family to the UK?
Because what they used to do, because this has been shut down, unfortunately, now, and you're about to see the levels go more towards women. But what they used to do was claim asylum in the UK and then claim on the family reunification program for us to basically send a plane and go collect their family from wherever.
And then another question I have. So illegal immigrants that are coming over in boats, obviously they don't have rights to work.
I don't know if it's fair to call them illegal immigrants when most of them are going through legal routes. Do you think that's fair?
How are they not illegal immigrants if they're coming over to the country in a boat without legal? For example, when I immigrated from where I came from, so I'm originally from South Africa, my family put and applied for certain visas, certain stuff for me to come over to the UK, me and my family. There was like 3 of us. Whereas people that come over in boats, some of them aren't, you got to admit, some people don't come over with legal stuff to come into the UK because it's expensive. It is very expensive if you were to come straight into the country. And on top of that, when illegal immigrants come into the country, if they're legal, if they're not legal, where are they working? Are they claiming benefits, which most of the news articles say they are? Same with housing. I'm not even from the UK, but the amount of veterans that I've seen sitting on the floor in London or anywhere like that, and they don't have housing or benefits for themselves.
Yeah. Legal immigrants or people who claim asylum, which are 98% of people who come on boats, do, if their initial assessment is approved, they do get... they're technically not called benefits in the UK because benefits are a specific legal thing, but they do get I forget what the provisions are called, but they get things like housing and food, and I think it's £9 a day if you've got food. Not £9 a day, £9 a week if you've got food. If you haven't got food, it's like 40-ish pound a week.
Okay.
So yeah, they are. But do you know why they are?
Why they are what?
Why they get these provisions?
I don't have a clue, no.
Yeah, so they get these provisions because they can't work. So it would be illegal for us to take in people and then expect them to... What would they even do? They get that, they have no way of working. So we've kind of got to provide the food for these people. Unlike those veterans who could actually claim benefits, first of all, but also can work as well.
Veterans, to be able to claim benefits, you need a house, you need a location, and you need a proof of income.
I don't know if that's
you can't
true.
Really just claim benefits, I'm pretty sure, if you want to claim benefits. And what I was going to say was, so if we have a mass amount of immigrants coming to the UK, why can't they allocate immigrants to veterans that work, or not work, they are homeless in the UK? So why can't they allocate those funds towards... And it's not like immigrants, it's immigrants... One thing that a lot of people in the news stuff and say is that Muslims are bad. Muslims aren't immigrants. Muslims are religion. It's not something that's immigrants like Reform UK, as you say, Reform UK sucks. A lot of people from Reform say, if you're a Muslim, get them out of the country. I completely disagree with that because you can be an immigrant and you could be Christian. You could be Muslim, you could be any type of religion. You don't have to be like a Muslim to be... An immigrant, sorry.
Yeah, so you don't need a permanent home or fixed address to claim benefits in the UK. You need proof of residency, but residency, it just means that you've got like a passport pretty much, or like a birth certificate. I think that might be what you're confusing it with.
I think so.
But then also, we're not having a great influx of people coming to the UK. We've seen a 67% drop in immigration. No wonder, because we're being so hostile towards immigrants in the UK.
I'd disagree with that. So you think that there isn't a mass immigration to the UK?
No. It's dropped by 67%.
Is there a statistic for that, or is that just basing off guests?
Yeah, I can find you. I haven't actually got this one, so it'll be good to put that in there. So this is late 2025 from the Office for National Statistics.
So, how does that make sense? If there has been, you said there was a 67% decline in immigrants coming into the UK.
Yes, I think it's 67%.
So that would be almost higher than what America is facing with their deportation laws, where ICE is
69%. My bad, 69%.
So that's more than what the USA is facing, and they have ICE. So you're telling me 69% of people in the country legally.
What did you just say to me?
What percentage of immigrants have been deported in America?
Have been deported?
Yes.
Why are we talking about deportations?
Because you said 69% reduction in migration to the UK, yes?
Yeah.
So that means more than 50% of people who want to migrate to the UK don't come to the UK, or they leave.
Yeah.
What
does that have to do with deportations?
Because it's providing context. So you said there's 69% of people, or a reduction of immigration into the UK. The USA, who have ICE and not deport people, have a less or similar percentage.
I'm talking about legal people as well.
Migrants. So 69% of people mix between legal and illegal.
Yes. Well, would it be all? It might be all legal actually, because deportations might be different. We can look at the deportation numbers. I think they're quite high as well. But yeah, we're by no means seeing like a mass increase in immigration at all in the UK. Oh, we have teacupped. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Sorry.
Oh, hello.
So an article I just read up on was searched on Google, obviously, simple as that in the UK from 2018, I think, to 2025, we had an increase on close to 1 million
You say
immigrants.
2018 nothing?
2018 to 2025, sorry.
Okay. So what's that?
There's
7 years?
in almost 1 million people.
Yeah, over
UK.
7 years. That's probably right, yeah.
So that's close to about 125,000 people a year.
Yeah, it's probably about right.
And you don't think that there's a problem with immigration into the UK?
No, because we have like 70 million people in the UK. That's not even 1%. If it was like exceeding 20%, at that point I'd be like, oh yeah, this might be an issue because of infrastructure reasons. If it's not even meeting 1%, no, I don't think you're having a mass immigration problem.
But then, for example, if you go into places like London, or even on the outskirts of London now, there is a mass amount of
immigrants?
I don't know how to explain it.
There's immigrants there. They tend to gravitate towards the places that are most economically beneficial, i.e. London. But London's also got like an international presence as well, right? So it does make sense.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Thank you for speaking with me on equal terms.
No worries. Have a good day.
Take care.